There we go. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I forgot to hit go live on there until after we were off the starting soon screen, but it's okay. It still works.
It's all good.
Alrighty. I would like to fact check a tweet I just saw. So let me do that for a moment. Kid, you say stuff.
I'm trying to share this online too.
To October 3rd. Oh, I see. It's a joke.
Yeah.
So someone retweeted an old announcement from 23 for the Batman 2 that was supposed to release today.
Right.
And it didn't.
It did not.
But that person tweeted this yesterday. It's tomorrow. No trailer and no cast. I'm seated.
Really?
No leaks. And it's a goof. It's a gag. Because there's no movie.
Ouch.
Sometimes I do get got by the tweets. I do get got, but that's why you have to have some Googling skill.
Got to get got.
You've got to be a Google debunker.
Right? Did you catch that song now?
What song?
Got to get got.
I did not catch that song. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Black Eyed Peas.
I got this song. The good people can't hear what we're listening to because of copyright issues, but we can. That's the important thing. We got a minute 30 before we're back on air.
Yeah.
And then we'll hit. Do you want to hit Hegseth or Jane Goodall first?
Let's do Jane. Get her out of the way.
Okay.
Not like that, but yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Jane Goodall passed. Presidential Medal of Freedom, big conservationist, loved apes and chimpanzees and
all of that. Yeah.
See, this is one of those things where I am remembering something like I remember that there's some reason I dislike her, but I have no idea what that is, and I can't find it anywhere. And I wonder if I just made it up in my head. You ever have that happen with people?
Sometimes, yeah.
Like I'm scrolling through her memoirs right now. I can't find anything because I generally like conservationists. I enjoy conservation. No, I just figured it out. I'm confusing her with the dolphin girl. That's a sad one to remember. I wish I hadn't dug that hole.
And I can't remember her.
I don't want to know her name.
There was oh, good old Barack Obama had a thing to say about her.
Well, everybody did. You know, she was just one of those gals that everybody liked.
Right.
At least I have no reason not to like her. You know, this would actually be a great purpose for ChatGPT. Just give it a vague sentiment and see what it can pull up.
Cory Booker, the guy that filibustered the whole
Mr.
bit, right?
Angry Eyes.
Thank you, Jane Goodall, for a lasting legacy of conservation, service to all of us, and for always being brave.
10 seconds.
Super short.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. YouTube, Instagram. We see you.
Oh, yeah. Make sure computer's sending over to you.
It is. They can still hear us. And that's the sound of a Friday morning here on The Effect. It is Fanfare Friday. This is Ezra. I'm here with DJ Kidd.
Is it sorry, emails are popping up. Is it a Fanfare Friday or is it a train wreck? That's what I want to know.
Well, why would it be a train wreck? This is the one day this week I've not had a major mistake happen.
No. I know. But, you know.
No, I don't know.
Sometimes we fall off the rails pretty hard.
Okay. Just like you're trying to do to me right now. All right.
Yeah.
So
big news. Jane Goodall at 91 passed away. Jane Goodall, if you guys remember the name, if you guys are my age, you probably remember National Geographic's done by Jane Goodall. She was a conservationist and an advocate for gorillas and apes, and basically did a lot of research and found out kind of the emotions that they display.
She was the one who figured out that you could teach them sign language, right?
Yes, she was that one. And then, she basically figured out that they they have a lot of interaction like humans do in the sense of a familial relationship and stuff like that. So I don't know. Her work was really, really cool and good to know. I grew up on National Geographic watching her do her thing, Nova on PBS and stuff like that. But she did pass away. So we got a little clip here to kind of describe what she did. And yeah, I just want to share that with you.
Yeah, I'll just roll it.
She did all of these kind of things that would have been seen as huge faux pas, and that she was given, she was challenged on at the time. She named the chimpanzees that she worked with. She talked about, them as friends, the relationships, the family dynamics that they had. And it was really through, her work that we got to learn about chimpanzees, about other apes in a very different way by taking that perspective. She was, a driven, curious, passionate scientist, but she also wrapped in that emotional connection, and that actually having that connection with the individuals you're watching lets you understand their lives, the nature of who they are, the nature then of who we are so much more deeply and so much more richly, and getting to weave that into our science. I think, that's something that, I feel has been a particularly special part of her legacy.
And that statement was absolutely true. She did a lot of good things like that.
Things
So
that Jane Goodall is most
Did you know there was a second clip in here?
yeah, close that out. I think it's a miss. Yeah, my bad.
I'm still teaching Kidd how to do show prep. It's okay. But yeah, no, I'm a big fan of conservationists in general. I like the world. I like the world we've been given. God gave us many great animals and things to take care of.
And sometimes as humans, we get caught up in our own world, and we don't interact with nature sometimes the way that we should, the things that God's created in that aspect. So
yeah, he made all of this for us.
Right, exactly. And so yeah, she died at 91. A great woman there. All right, yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that.
Kind of a weird realization along that point, but that means she would only have been like a couple months off from my grandma.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird thought.
Strange. Well, people get old and stuff. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can move along to some music. We'll come back with some more bits. Join us on YouTube or Instagram. And
of course, pray for her family, pray for her work and all of that, of course.
But join us in the comments boxes and join the show that way.
Yeah. Love to talk to you here. We got some stuff just for the online portion that I think you'll enjoy. But right now we got the Red Airplanes. Wake up. It's here on The Effect. This is Ezra.
DJ Kidd.
Alrighty, we're back. Hello, everybody on the interwebs. I've increased the volume a little bit today. I hope you enjoy that. Hello, Jason on YouTube. Hello, people on Instagram who are the font is just a little bit too small for me to read. My computer has to be all the way over there.
Yeah, it's weird because I don't
different cables. I can't pull it any closer.
I don't see anybody on there.
I do see some people, but I just can't read them because they're too far away. But hello, everybody. How's it going? So I do have a story.
Yeah.
We debated earlier about whether or not we talk about this on air. Yeah. I'm not going Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Taylor Swift has a new song with some lyrics that are very interesting. Let's just say that.
That would be the
so interesting
quote of the day.
We probably would actually be in trouble for talking about it on or off air.
Yeah.
Just because how do we want to say it?
They're
R, rated R.
They're seductive in a manner.
Rated R. Let's say rated R. But so this is a completely different story.
I don't know. The implication could be rated X, but yeah.
I don't know. If it's only implication, I feel like that's R.
You never know.
I'd have to look up the rating system again. Well, we're gonna, I'm kind of a nerd like that. Anyway, Nick Sorter, who is a reporter, he's a journalist, and all he covers basically is Antifa, Antifa riots and things like that. If you've ever seen video of Antifa, there's a 50-50 shot it came from him because there's only one other guy who really goes out there and does this,
right?
Because it is so dangerous. As he proved last night after he was assaulted by the Antifa mob and then he was arrested by the police. He was arrested for disorderly conduct for the great crime of doing a journalism in Portland.
Right.
That's the whole story, by the way. There is no other context. That is the entire story.
That's it. Yeah.
It is he's out there doing video and doing journalism, and the Antifa are getting pepper sprayed, which is very funny. And he's getting video of that, and they're very embarrassed because they look awful getting pepper sprayed, as they should be. As they should be embarrassed.
There's some shots of pepper spray going in those big blow up suits.
I love it.
Man.
And so they start turning on him and attacking him because they notice he's filming them at this very embarrassing moment,
Right.
where these man children are being very easily dispatched by the cops. And so they start wailing on him. He runs towards the police, and they arrest him
I know, that's so weird.
on a disorderly conduct charge.
You know, I was almost arrested once
Almost?
for inciting a riot
What riot did you incite?
with the student body
What?
at my high school.
Are you actually serious?
I'm dead serious, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, drum corps apparently get everybody riled up, so...
Riot. Riot.
Okay, so we actually have a cadence that was kind of like that, except for we would say beer, because originally the word was supposed
Beer.
to be... The original word was supposed to be Bruin, because the Twin Falls Bruins.
Okay,
And
okay.
then through the ages, they switched it to beer, yeah. And so there's a little pop that we used to just play the pop, just the hook of that cadence, and that was it.
Okay.
And it's just da 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 dun. And people like the student body. Wow. I mean,
Because you said beer.
well, no, like we couldn't play that without. So the year before I went to the high school,
Uh-huh.
they were arrested for inciting a riot with student body, and they were playing that song when it happened. And so when I showed up,
And you played the song.
we weren't allowed to play the song. However, Mr. Defiant, my buddy who ran the show,
Kid, why do you do this thing?
every time we were at a football game or something like that, he would randomly just da, 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 dun, and it would just stop. And all of a sudden, everybody is like, "Oh."
That's pretty good.
And so the following year, I was in charge of the drum corps at that point in time, and I still have the jumpsuit and everything that we made. So we wrote a cadence and we called it "Inciting a Riot," and we had that particular cadence inside of the cadence that we played. And it was like a 10-minute cadence that we created. And we decided, let's go get orange jumpsuits and make them kind of like prison suits and dress up this way. And yeah, homecoming game, we're hiding under the bleachers and everything. Cops are like, what the heck are you doing right now? Yeah, tried to take one of my tom players away, and on the other side of the field we had our two bass drum players, and they're going to be running across the field and everything.
See, I don't know if this is an example of the cops being really good at their job or being really bad at their job.
Oh, the principal really didn't like it at all.
Well, of course he didn't.
So yeah.
You know what the equivalent was at Liberty University?
What's that?
Fan the Flames.
Of freedom, right?
No. It was a terrible rap song
Okay.
that some alumni had written and filmed the music video for on campus.
Oh wow.
And Jerry Jr. loved it so much he tried to make it a thing on campus, and it was really, really bad.
Jeez.
And the chorus was fan the flames, make it hot, fan the flames, it's 100 degrees, fan the flames, make it hot, It was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah.
I could pull it and we could play it just so you could see how bad it is.
We could.
We could, and maybe we will.
But yeah, no, we ended up having a couple of my guys jumping the fence and everything because like we had to perform for the halftime show, and it was like literally minutes before. Cops are chasing them, they're jumping over. It added to the show that we were trying to do, but it ended up being an almost arrest. It turns out too, one of my bass drum players, poor guy, broke his wrist in the 50-yard
He broke
line.
his wrist?
Yeah, because he's running out with his mallets, right? He's running and he does a cartwheel on the 50.
Why
snaps
does he
his
do
wrist.
a cartwheel?
Because that was that guy. That's how that guy did it.
Okay.
And it was
I can't find it on Spotify, unfortunately.
it was an interesting time. Let's put it that way.
I can't believe this stupid college song is not on Spotify.
But I still have the costume for that particular play.
Oh, well, there you go. You got to wear it sometime.
There's no way I'm taking that. 0 way. I think then I was like 200 pounds.
Let's see. I'm looking for something else here, but we are about to get into Hegseth as soon as we get into this next break. We got 2 minutes.
Man, Instagram hates me.
Of course it does. It should, by the way. You're very hateable.
Thank you.
Yes. Hello, Tammy. Let's see. There was something that popped up earlier that I wanted to dig into. Oh, Republican Kitty. I've got to pull Republican Kitty.
Okay.
Do you know Republican Kitty?
You brought it up yesterday, didn't you?
I did. This is me doing bad show prep because I should have pulled this already.
No, it's okay. We got an email yesterday too, by the way, from an artist I'm trying to find. Flagship Armada. We play them. Mm-hmm. They have a new project called Sunday Souvenirs. So we're going to be screening that music and probably uploading some music from them.
Let me see. I got to upload it to my drive now. Do.
All right, you got a minute.
Yeah, I know. We might have to play this later on in the show. I don't remember my CSN radio email.
Ezra Dot?
No, I don't remember the password is what I'm saying.
Oh, that always works.
Yeah. It would probably take me a good 5 minutes to find it again. But I will pull this one for you guys.
Okay.
It's very funny and I do want to talk about it.
Hey, give us your opinions on fat generals in the military. We're going to talk about that here in a minute.
Yeah, that's actually what we're going to next. So this is the perfect time for you guys to say it. If you have such opinions. Alrighty. 17 seconds.
Okay.
Press play, World Anthem here on The Effect. This is Ezra
DJ Kidd.
DJ Kidd. And so Pete Hegseth.
Yes.
Our Secretary of War. I mentioned, I believe I mentioned earlier this week, he had a big meeting with all the generals.
Called everybody into a big room.
Yeah.
Trump's speech flopped.
The only crowd I can think of where a Trump speech absolutely flops is a bunch of 4-star generals.
He says, I'm used to big crowds and they're yelling and screaming and clapping and this is kind of dry and it's freaking me out. So, if you guys feel the need to go ahead and stand and clap, please do. If you don't like what I say, just go ahead and leave. It might be better job security for you not to, though.
I'm just saying, if you want to keep your job, I would stay in this room. That's all I'm saying right now.
Now, we have had some generals retire, just quote unquote.
And I feel like it's important after we've had a couple of 4-star generals, very high ranking people retire, to actually play the offending clips.
So this is a 1:40 clip, FYI, but it basically says...
We may not play the whole thing, but we'll play enough for you to get the gist of why generals are currently retiring.
Yes.
I don't want my son serving alongside troops who are out of shape, or in combat unit with females who can't meet the same combat arms physical standards as men, or troops who are not fully proficient on their assigned weapons platform or task, or under a leader who was the first but not the best. Standards must be uniform, gender neutral, and high. Frankly, it's tiring to look out at combat formations, or really any formation, and see fat troops.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Likewise,
say
it's
tiring is a
completely
good
unacceptable
word.
to see fat generals and admirals in the halls of the Pentagon and leading commands around the country and the world. It's a bad look. It is bad, and it's not who we are. So whether you're an airborne ranger or a chairborne ranger, a brand new private or a 4-star general, you need to meet the height and weight standards and pass your PT test.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, as the fat man in the room, yes, no general should look like me.
Or even me.
This is a very base, or even you.
Yeah.
You're still wildly out of shape by military standards.
They wouldn't let us recruit if we went to recruit.
And we should probably do this as a bit. That would be really funny. is to see me go up to the U.S. Army recruiting station and say, hey, would you guys accept this?
Mm-hmm.
And they've met their quota this year, by the way, which means they get to be picky now.
Yeah.
They've exceeded their quotas, actually.
But the reality of it is they wouldn't let us because of our weight.
Yes.
And
Or they would
so-
tell us, "Wow, you're gonna hate boot camp."
Right, but they have generals about as big as us. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I will say there is one part of Pete Hegseth's speech that I think is completely unacceptable. His attack on the bearded community.
As a bearded community.
Yes,
member.
both of us. You're more half bearded.
I'm more. I just haven't shaved all week.
Yeah, but as part of the bearded community, I don't see a problem with a good trimmed beard. You got to keep it square. In the military, you can't have it be long and everything.
So there's the whole mantra that the special teams get to grow
The
their
special
beards.
forces, yeah.
But
And he
the-
actually said that in the speech. If you want a beard, join special forces.
There's a reason for that. It's because apparently around the world, the people with the beards freak out the enemy bad.
Oh, yeah.
And so there's that. But yes, if you're going to be part of,
And if that's the reasoning, why can't the military have beards? I know the actual reasoning, by the way. It's because of World War II and gas masks.
right.
Because we figured out the seals on those were awful.
Yep. And
But so I know the actual reason, right? Rank and file have to be able to wear gas masks. But I still think this is a terrible attack on the bearded community.
Yeah, well, get yourself a bearded dragon and complain to him. Anyway,
I'm Pete Hegseth's worst nightmare, short, fat, and bearded. I'm what he sees in his nightmares.
I wonder though. Yeah.
No, actually, he would probably be really concerned for me.
So
He seems like the kind of guy who would, you know what I mean?
Hegseth was talking about strength and leadership, basically walking away from that,
Yes.
and becoming an actual strengthened body again. He wasn't trying to body shame or anybody, but yes,
A little bit.
Our
A little bit of body
military,
shaming.
our military should have regs.
I'll body shame.
That our military should have regs that are stood by. And they have for years and years and years, decades and decades, But our military should be the top form.
Here's the thing, kid. Here's the thing. Any fat guy over the age of 30 knows we shouldn't be like this. I'm not even 30 yet, and I know I shouldn't be like. There's a difference between I don't really think I want to put in the effort to change this,
Yeah.
and thinking it's a good thing.
I won't lie. When I was 27, 28, I'm like, yeah, I should probably start working out, and I never did.
Right? I'm about in that phase right now.
And I'm 40, and I'm like, yeah.
And I went to look at a gym. You know what the prices are on gyms nowadays?
We pay for a membership that we don't go to.
Good Lord. I looked at a gym here locally and it's $40 a month, but you get a personal trainer. I'm like, okay, that doesn't sound too bad actually.
That actually works out. Yeah.
Except you know what the sign up fee is?
Huh.
$40.
That's not bad.
They double it out the gate and then you've got to pay yearly fees.
Well, I know everybody does that. Everybody does that.
Dude, we're talking about probably $100 before I could even step in the gym.
That's what it cost me. Yep.
That's awful.
Yeah, that's what
That's
it cost me.
bad.
Is it though? It's your
Yes.
health. It's your health.
If that's the price, it's going to keep me out of the gym.
Go run a block then, I guess, right?
I mean, yeah, I could just run a block.
Alrighty. Well,
Yeah. There's a note from your mom, I believe. TJ Maxx has a beard because he's scary looking without his beard.
that works.
I feel that on a deep emotional level. That's me right here.
Well, let's get back some music. Here
But
we
for
go.
right now, you just got to keep your head up. It's Gladden here on The Effect. This is Ezra.
DJ Kidd.
Longer intro on that song than I thought, but here we go.
I know, right?
Jason says he looks terrible without a beard. Again, feel that. Have you seen me without a beard? I don't think you have.
You showed me a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's one of those things.
And I'm fatter than I was, so it's worse now.
I think Facebook's correct with the little drawing meme that they have going on with beard and no beard, and the guy's like, no chin.
Yeah. Actually, one of my favorite things right now is if you I think Google is advertising it for Gemini, but realistically, any of the large language can do this.
Yep.
You upload a picture and you just say, hey, what do I look like without a beard or with bangs or something?
And it does it.
Yeah. And that's kind of a great way to try out hairstyles and stuff, actually. Right?
I guess. Oh, man.
I mean, it's better than getting the clippers.
No, that's always fun.
Well, I mean, the Clippers are an okay team, but I wouldn't want them cutting my hair.
Right.
That's the weirdest way to take that one. I'm sorry.
I know.
Oh man, but yeah, no. I feel like that's a fun way to handle that particular problem.
We didn't go to Scottish guy, bro.
Scottish guy? Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't want to overuse Scottish guy who invented the police. Because I feel like if we overuse him, then it's not as funny anymore. Also, hi Tammy. Generative AI is interesting, but has way too much ability to be misused. Jason, you say that, but what if I told you that today's program was entirely artificially generated?
Oh lordy!
You wouldn't believe me. Actually, GPT, OpenAI, just put out a new video model called Sora 2, and it's actually very scary.
Really?
So the best example of how good it is people have loaded cartoons into it, right? And you're just able to make more episodes, pretty realistically so.
Weird.
Like, I was scrolling through TikTok the other day, and someone's like, new episode of SpongeBob in full. I'm like, okay.
There's no way. Yeah.
And I'm watching it. I'm like, something about this feels very slightly off. Maybe the voice actors were having a bad day. Maybe they were phoning it in. The script isn't entirely compelling.
But it was AI.
Completely AI, but you couldn't tell unless you really thought about it.
Wow.
Thing is, it kept on character design better than some episodes do.
Wow.
And they've been doing it with animes and things like that. You can't, for a lot of it, it's very hard to tell the difference.
That's crazy.
From the actual publications.
It's crazy.
I'm getting a little concerned about it.
Right.
AI DJ Romeo, scary.
Absolutely. No, what would have been scary is if we had DJ Romeo doing his Taylor Swift bit. That would have been scary.
So there is a Taylor Swift bit I would like to do. Unfortunately, because her song is that sexually promiscuous, we can't do it.
Yeah, it's not a...
We're not even... It's one we don't even need to run by the bosses. I just can't do it. The song is called Wood, if you're interested.
It's a a female romance novel in a song.
Yeah. And as DJ Romeo in the room, as someone who's been tricked into reading such things, did I ever tell you the story?
Tricked into reading such
Did I ever
things?
tell you the story?
No.
Okay, great story time happening right now. A couple Christmases back, I went to the Barnes & Noble to get a book for the plane, right? I didn't want to just stay on my phone the whole time I was on the plane. I wanted a book to read. So I go to the Barnes & Noble and I ask one of the girls there, hey, what's a good book for me to read on a plane?
Right.
And she's like, well, do you like medieval era fantasy stuff? I'm like, yes, I do. Do you know what book she hands me, kid? Do you have any inkling of what book this girl handed me to read in public?
But it was probably her favorite.
A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Oh, wow.
It's that bad that kid knows what this book is.
Well, it's because it's on a Prime commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a very famous example of what you just described.
That's funny.
Guess who didn't know that before he started reading it in public?
DJ Romeo. Oh, yeah. No, I did not, Mom. There's I need to pull it up for YouTube and send it to you. You can watch it. There's a band not a band, but like a band of guys. There's a troupe, I guess, because they do plays. They're called Reduced Shakespeare, and they take Shakespeare plays and they chop them up. It's pretty funny. Like they do it word for word, but they satire them more or less.
So they misplay it.
It's super funny. Super funny. And they do Romeo and Juliet. They do Hamlet.
I need, maybe I'll do that tonight instead of whipping out the paints.
I'm going to find that video. It's on YouTube. I'm going to find it and ship it to you and just watch it. You might get a crack at it.
But I still need to actually see the story of Romeo. I'm sure there's like a really good movie version that I would want to watch. Like there has to be a really high production film version of this, right?
Yeah, I guess maybe. The one they showed us in high school was out of the 70s, but yeah.
I don't care what. Honestly, the 70s movies had better costume design. Don't at me.
I know.
They had to have better costume design. You know why?
They were better.
They couldn't touch it in post. All the costumes nowadays are half CGI.
Yeah.
Or entirely CGI sometimes. In the 70s, you actually had to make a costume.
It was all cloth, yeah. Who's in it? Michael, somebody, not Michael Caine, but the other guy.
Too many Michaels. You gotta.
I know that.
Is it Michael in the
He
bathroom?
played the Beast in Left Behind. Played the Antichrist. Sorry, played the Antichrist. That guy, Michael. I can't.
Sorbo?
No,
That's
Michael.
Kevin.
Michael, and this is first Left Behind. No,
I know who you're talking about. I watched that movie a lot as a kid. Actually, one of my favorite director's commentaries comes from the Left Behind movie
oh yeah,
because it's Kirk Cameron in the commentary booth with him.
okay.
And there's a scene where Kirk Cameron is driving down his big muscle motorcycle down this street that's on fire. If you remember,
Yeah,
and he's just got this. He's completely misacting
Michael
it.
York. Thank you, Mom. Michael York is in that one.
And he's completely misacting it, and he calls it out in the commentary. He's like, "Look at me, I'm just riding through that apocalypse, looking slightly nerdy and toasty."
Wow. Oh, that sounds great.
Best director's commentary I've ever listened to, because it's just like a good hour and a half of Kirk Cameron roasting himself whenever he's on screen.
Oh, wow.
It's great.
Well,
Guy
yeah.
has a sense of humor, at least.
I'm going to ship you out this video. It's called the Reduced Shakespeare Company,
Okay.
and I think you'll enjoy it. Like some of it, it gets. Because,
I've never seen the actual story. I've got to start by seeing the actual story, though. I've
guess you're
only ever seen interpretations of it.
And my favorite interpretation.
I don't
like
know
I said
what everyone's
last week,
referencing. I don't actually know the story. I know there's Capulets, and I know it's in Verona,
There
and
are
that's about all I know.
Capulets and Montagues. Yep.
And I know they hate each other, but like I've always felt like I
You
understand.
bite your thumb at me, sir. Yes, I bite my thumb at you.
That's where we get bite your thumb.
Uh-huh.
I'm not joking, right? That's where we get that from.
Dost thou bite your thumb at me, sir? Yes.
No, you're kidding.
Yes.
That was Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
Good lord.
Practical
I
effect
feel like such a
awesome, looks so much
fraud.
better on camera when done correctly. With today's 4K and 8K recording, CGI needs to be used to look at those resolutions. Yeah, you're right.
15 seconds. You know, I'm going to tell that Barnes & Noble story again. I feel like we can make some hay out of that. That's Eddie Puyol, our artist of the month.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the name of the song too. Yeah.
Kid, you want to give him artist of the month, and then I'll tell the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah, that'll be great. So, by the way, we are going to be interviewing Eddie Puyol on Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
And so he is our artist of the month for the month of October. He's got a brand new album. Oh shoot, I just lost it. Let's go to effectsradio.com. Get that information. Run that funk back for a good time.
Give me that funky Jesus music, I guess you could say.
I guess you could say. Yeah, he's got a brand new album that we are distributing for you guys. If you join the E-Crew, you can do that by going to effectsradio.com and clicking the homepage banner. I lost my words for a minute. All right.
But you found him.
I did for a minute.
You did find him again. Good job, kid.
Yeah, great song though. I love that song. It's one of my favorites. We got a couple more off the album that we're playing as well. So
this was a couple Christmases ago.
okay.
But I went to the Barnes & Noble for a book before I got on the flight back home. Because, I didn't want to be on my phone the whole time.
Right.
It's a good if there's bad headwinds, sometimes like 5.5 hour flight.
So I go to sleep about an hour in.
I know, you probably raw dog the flight, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I wanted a book to read. So I go to the Barnes & Noble, and I ask one of the girls there for a book. I'm not looking for anything in particular, just something that would be good for a plane ride.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I say to her. So she knows I'm going to be reading this in public.
Mm-hmm.
And this girl, with what I recognized later to be a sadistic smile, asked me if I enjoyed like medieval genre stuff. And I'm like, absolutely I do.
Yeah.
Kid, do you know what book she gives me?
What was that?
One Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas.
Oh man, that's the one in the Prime commercial, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You know how far in you get to that book before you realize what you've started reading?
Like 2 pages.
About a good 2/3 of the book.
Oh wow. Really?
It manages to play it. So if you've never read A Court of Thorns and Roses, A, I don't recommend. B, it's a ripoff of Beauty and the Beast. And C, it is not for anyone under 18. The thing is, you find the first 2 things out very quickly. It's not very good, and it's a ripoff of Beauty and the Beast.
Right.
You don't find that third thing out until about 2/3 of the way through the
And
book.
then you're like, what am I reading?
When
right
what
now?
seems to have been a soft romance the whole time takes a turn on you.
Oh man.
And you realize that as you're sitting in the plane and you realize everyone around you probably already knows what this very famous book is about.
And now you're blushing, and yeah.
And that's how I learned about that book.
I am sorry.
It is still on my shelf. And you know what the worst part is?
What's that?
I have strong opinions about it now.
I learned about that book by watching a commercial.
See, I don't watch commercials.
Oh,
I'm
man.
internet savvy. I don't have television.
Way to go, Idaho. All righty. Hey, guys, we're on YouTube and Instagram right now. It's the second hour of Fanfare Friday.
And to that gal at the Barnes & Noble, I know this was years ago, but if you remember this, just saying, I got...
He's looking. He's got eyes. He's got eyes.
We could settle this at noon. High noon.
Oh, hey, real quick, to settle something, that reminds me, there's a Starbucks in Barnes & Noble.
Yes?
And there's a Starbucks also down by Culver's. That actually makes 5 Starbucks in this whole area.
Are you really going back a week ago to the how many Starbucks conversation?
Yes, I am, because my wife and I talked about it the other night. And then you brought up Barnes & Noble, and I forgot that there was one in Barnes & Noble,
Okay,
too.
5 Starbucks in the area. Whatever, kid. It's Sofika on now. The Garden. It's here on The Effect. This is Ezra.
DJ Kidd.
That was the most random pull
I know,
you
it
could
just
have made.
came right in.
That was the weirdest thing you could have pulled on me. Okay. That was still somehow only a 5-minute cut.
That's crazy.
Felt longer. 70s Romeo and Juliet is the more traditional version. The modern reimagining with DiCaprio is an acquired taste, but he has a good watch.
I like
agree.
that version. And yes, it's an acquired taste, but I like that
Why is it
version.
an acquired taste?
Because they use guns. It's set in a modern era time, and
Oh yeah, I don't want that.
and so it's one of those things.
If you do not have a pointy Spanish sword, I don't want it.
It's my Mrs. Kidd texting back. Starbucks facepalm. Oh, I love that. Anyway, so yeah, no.
It is Spanish set, right?
It's Italian.
Montague. Okay,
It's
that's still
Italian.
Romance language. I feel like that's close enough.
Yeah,
They still have pointy swords.
Verona, Italy.
Oh.
Yeah, my fair Verona. Yeah.
See, I always thought it was Spain.
No,
You know
it's-
how many things?
It's Italia.
Okay, this is like as someone who likes to write. I don't want to call myself a writer or an author, but as someone who likes to write,
Sorry,
do you know
Venice.
how many stories I've written that have been at least partially inspired by my half-baked understanding of Romeo and Juliet? Practically all of them have some element of it.
You need to you need to watch
The
it.
thing is, I always thought it was Spanish,
Yeah,
not Italian.
it's definitely Italian. Now here's the thing.
Do you know how much you're breaking me right now?
Well, come on.
Because
on.
the only renditions of Romeo and Juliet I've ever watched have been like the cartoon complete reimaginings that just hit the same story beats with none of the actual wit or charm,
I guess.
right?
I guess.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I do. Yeah.
So like I had no idea of any of the cultural stuff. All I had to go off of was I knew that their names were Capulet and Montague, and that sounded Spanish to me. Like Spaniard Spanish, not Mexican Spanish.
I know. Spaniard. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can get there, but I don't know. I've always it was in my upbringing in school.
Yeah. Well, see, I just didn't. All I have is a childhood obsession with the Latin language.
Right.
I don't know Italian or Spanish, but I know enough Latin to be able to carry myself through either one. Now, I'll sound like I'm from the 18th century and no one will know what I'm saying, but I know, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. So the only thing I didn't really care for, but I'm not a big fan of this actress anyway, was Claire Danes was in the one with DiCaprio. She was Juliet, and I'm not a big Claire Danes fan.
I don't know who that is.
I know, and there's a
I
reason
don't
for
watch
that.
film.
There's a reason for that.
The only television I watch is daytime, okay?
Yeah, this guy watches The View.
No, not that far. Like I'll watch an occasional clip when it comes on my feed just to laugh at them.
I know.
You know, to quote Ben Shapiro, the entire IQ of The View could lightly toast a piece of bread
Oh, Lordy.
on one side.
All right, so basically, there's also another rendition of the DiCaprio. Jason, do you remember Tristan and Isolde? It's based off of Romeo and Juliet as well. I don't know if you know that.
Like, it's just a very popular story to remake, you know?
Yeah, it is. Well, it's
I know the ending.
It's every like.
I know that it ends with them both committing suicide.
Yeah.
I do know that. That's been spoiled for me.
Well, because Juliet thinks that Romeo's dead.
Yes.
And then she poisons herself.
Correct.
And then he wakes up because he's not actually dead. He's asleep.
And he finds her, and it's a tragic story. Yes.
Yeah.
And I do love a good tragedy. I'll be honest with you. I know I don't read that way. Like, you look at me like, oh, this guy would like a nice, happy, fluffy story.
The problem is it's ultra drama is what it is.
You say that because it's the model of all drama for the modern age.
Yeah, I know that, but it's the same story, Mom. Sorry. Listen in Isolde.
Yeah.
She says it's a different look or a different book. I know, but it's the same story.
But like Shakespeare modeled all drama for the modern age.
Right.
We pull off of him so heavily. Of course, you think it's cheesy and overdone. It is. Because in the modern age, we've overdone it.
Fine. Watch the video this weekend and don't come back on Monday and say, you're right, man. It was drama heavy. Like, oh my gosh.
I won't.
Straight up teen drama is what it is, too. It's horrible.
Well, see, you say teen drama, but in his day, a 17-year-old would have been taking over his father's business.
Yes, I get that. But it's just like oozing.
Because no one had done that before. Shakespeare wanted to put passion on the stage. See, I don't know Romeo and Juliet. I always skipped it because I thought I understood the story.
No. How about Julius Caesar? Did you get into that one?
Yeah, I've read all the rest of them.
Okay.
I've seen some of them. I've read all the rest of them. My dad had an old college textbook, which is just the collected works.
I know it's a tragedy. I'm just saying it's filled with so much drama. It's sick.
Well, tragedies have drama. The point of a tragedy is the drama. It's not the ending.
You'll get
it's how you got there.
You'll get the point when you're about an hour in and it's nothing but whining.
I will say my favorite Shakespeare is I'm forgetting I just had the name. This is so embarrassing. It's not Taming of the Shrew. I know someone was going to say that. It's not Taming of the Shrew. It's Merchant of Venice. It's the Merchant of Venice.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
It's very fun. Okay, we'll come in after Free Will here, so about 3 minutes.
What are we doing now? I've got a stupid one that we could talk about if you want.
How's that different from everything else? Oh, I was supposed to pull in Republican Kitty.
That's right. A popular Egyptian strongman goes for another jaw-dropping challenge, pulling a ship with his teeth.
Okay, Kid, technical question. If I just play it through the browser, will they hear it?
If that is potted through program 1.
Okay, yes. Okay, good.
Just be careful with some of that, you know. Don't want to be like in a youth group playing Spotify and Trojan commercial comes up.
You know what? That's a great big point.
It happened to me. It was very embarrassing. All right.
Let me find it here.
Claire Danes was fresh off My So-Called Life when she did Romeo and Juliet. She certainly was not a film actress at that point. And at that time, only the only other one that would have fit would have been Liv Tyler.
Why can't I find the actual video? What in the world? I put in government shutdown explained by kitties. That's the title of the video. Why can't I find it?
I don't know.
And that's not even my fault, by the way. That they named it that.
Hey, Jason, did Pearl Harbor come out about the same time? Because they could, well, I guess those 2000s that Romeo came out in 98, 99. I don't know. I think they could have used either Kate Beckinsale or Keira Knightley even.
Okay, I found it.
Because Keira Knightley was in Pride and Prejudice, so.
I found it. Okay. We'll be able to play. Minute 18.
Right.
You guys are going to love this. It's funny. It's funny because it's so bad. I'll give a little bit of context.
Did you already pre-play it so we don't have an ad playing?
Yes. Well, it's on Twitter. Twitter doesn't play ads before the videos because it's just in the feed.
Okay.
By the way, did you make a Twitter account like I told you to?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
I did.
Is that what's logged in over here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job, kid. I'm proud of you.
I did what I was
We got
told.
him on Twitter. I'm looking. The show today was much better because of it. Yes,
Was it?
it was.
I don't know. First hour was hilarious. You
First
guys-
hour was
We
good.
should have recorded that one. That one was funny.
That was pretty fun. Yeah. But this will be a strong close. It'll be a very strong close. Yeah. No, I should probably just watch some Romeo and Juliet tonight. I should go to the store, pick up dinner, get a little movie snack.
Sorry. This shows an age gap because we used to say we're going to go to the store and get a red box. That's funny.
10 seconds. Redbox is bankrupt.
I did.
They're out of business. Yeah.
I did.
Les Carlson, Free Will here on The Effect, and I'm about to use mine in a terrible way.
Les Carlson is from the band Bloodgood, everybody. Just
Yeah.
go.
So, kid, have you seen the meme online? It's called Explained by Kiddies.
So no.
So on TikTok, there is an account that started this, but a lot of people can emulate it. It's very basic, where you take a little picture of a cat, like a cute little cat, and you use it to explain a complex socioeconomic system, like compound interest, for example.
Right.
So it's compound interest explained by kitties.
Like actual cats?
Well, they don't talk, but pictures of cats,
Okay. All right.
right?
All right.
So it's supposed to be like you're explaining it to a 5-year-old. It's kind of the joke.
Right.
Thing is, it went viral because it helped a lot of people out a lot.
Oh, Lord.
Because our schools are that bad.
That's not even a good thing.
No, it's not. But the Democrat Party thought it was a good idea to take this meme and use it to explain the current government shutdown. So I'm just going to play this for you.
It's going to be Brad.
Understand that the visuals are a couple of cat pictures in front of a Congress building.
Okay.
All right. Understand that's the visuals.
Okay.
And it's supposed to sound like this. And this is actually like their desired end product. They emulated the meme very well. The problem is it's not funny.
Okay.
Republican and Democrat kiddies cannot agree on what should be funded. Democrat kiddies want you to have health care. Republican kiddies do not. Republican kiddies control the Senate, House, and the White House, so they're using that to cut your health care and give money to billionaires. Democrat kitty tries to negotiate, but Republican kitty keeps running away. He has a vacation to get to. Uh-oh. Suddenly the money you pay for your health insurance has tripled. Thanks, Republicans.
So suffice it to say, nothing in that is true.
Yeah, right.
But the bigger sin is that the Democrats accidentally made the Republican kitty very cute. They gave it a comb over like Trump has. Which is why all of this is to introduce Kid to the wonderful world of Donald Trump cat memes.
Right.
Because now Republican Kitty has been edited over Trump in basically every famous thing Trump has ever done.
Oh, man.
They call it the Posident.
So is that kind of like the little baby that came out like a few months back?
Kinda, yeah.
Trump baby.
Or the JD Vance meme. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So JD is like a big fat baby, and Trump is now a little kitty cat.
That's
That's the meme now.
that's funny, I guess.
And as many things have, Republicans love this because it's adorable and it's funny.
Right. No, I get it. Well, how do you think Gavin's going to go ahead and updo that?
You know, that's a great question because this came out from the official Democrat page.
Right.
I don't know if Gavin Newsom had any part in designing this one, but he's definitely trying to be the meme guy.
I know.
He did put out, it's no point in playing it because it's just music, but a clip of what he calls Just Dance Vance,
Okay.
which is the Vance meme of him looking like a fat baby, but it's dancing.
Why didn't they just play the Trump dancing bit?
I don't know, man.
Everybody else is.
So, right? That's how you actually do that meme.
Right.
But he didn't.
Yeah. I don't
And also, where does Just Dance Vance come from? I get that his initials are JD, but it doesn't quite work, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Now, it's kind of fun, but it's not funny.
Right. Yeah, it missed the mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite example of the Democrats trying to meme and failing spectacularly is they made beach balls in Britain out of JD's face, but it's the meme version of JD's face.
Oh, Lord.
So there's giant fat JD Vance beach balls that they're throwing around at their rallies.
They want to hit the ball.
Yeah, they want to hit JD Vance in the face, right? That's the point. But every Republican account that saw that was like, where can I order these?
Right, exactly.
By the way, that includes me. I would love a JD Vance beach ball.
Right?
That thing looks hilarious.
for what they meant for evil. Sorry, I misquoting the Bible. Do not take it upon myself to go do that anymore.
Yeah.
All right.
But no, I enjoy that. So that's just one example of the Democrats being not too good with memes.
And it's hard because like they were the first party to understand how media worked.
Yeah, and now
know.
they've completely lost it.
Now it's like, I don't
it's
know
kind of
what's
weird how that
going on.
works, you know?
Right. Well, I think it's better, you know, in the sense
It's
of
like if Tim Allen kept doing his Tim Allen noises.
he's still the American dad.
Yeah.
You know. I know that you hear it. Some of the looks that he gives is like,
You hear it, he doesn't have to say it, but like he
Right.
doesn't do it anymore because he knows that fell out of fashion.
oh man,
You know?
oh man,
But you know what we should do?
what?
We should get Kaylee on the phone and ask her to make Effect Radio, but explained by kitties.
Okay, let's do that. or chicken suits, you know.
Effect Radio explained by chickens.
All righty.
I think this is a
I love
winning
it.
strategy.
I think it's great.
All right. We do have to close out the show today. We'll be live online for a little bit longer if you want to join us. YouTube and Instagram, Effect Radio, or give us a message on the app. A lot of you have been enjoying the app lately, and we enjoy that you enjoy it.
Yeah, and thank you so much for your positive messages. We appreciate that. Feel free to send them in. Again, my email, djkidd@effectradio.com, aj@effectradio.com.
And be fairly warned if you use this power to critique us.
Question, did you say fair thee warned?
Either way.
Sorry, DJ
Either
Romeo
way.
talk.
Yes. Be warned. If you critique us using this power through the app, I will quadruple down on whatever you don't like about me. I will.
You can hit us up on Messenger. You can call us at the station here too. Leave a message.
We are extremely accessible, and I don't know why we did that to ourselves.
You know, because we should be. All
All right, we got a lot of great music. Close out the hour with.
brand new one from Colton Dixon. I jumped on there because I wanted to say that.
Okay, yeah. Well, he's up next, but we also got Aaron Cole, Bridge Music, Dylan Chase coming up right now. It is Colton Dixon, Up and Up here on The Effect. All right, we're back online, and there we go.
All righty.
No, we still need. Do we still need to be on console? Can I turn that off? I don't want to try. I think I'm right, but I don't want to try.
Okay.
So, which party has a sense of humor? The Democrats are trying. They're trying very hard. See, but they have the sense of humor that you'd have if you're extremely bitter.
It's like Canada Dry, you know? Like, it's just,
You need to finish that analogy for me.
it's just dry humor. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that one failed.
Canada slapstick.
You tried.
It's like slapstick.
You tried so hard and
did.
got so far, but in the end, it wasn't even funny.
Didn't even matter.
Yeah. The app locks you up after 10 minutes.
Yeah, it does that to the Samsung line, unfortunately.
Weird.
Yeah. It's been an ongoing problem. We can't do anything about it.
Okay.
It's app developer at that point.
Huh.
Yep. And that's coming from Brett.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why it would do that either. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Get an iPhone, you plebs.
My parents will not go to
I'm
iPhones.
joking. I'm joking.
My dad is Microsoft through and through.
Yeah.
You know, he
But I don't know. Kid, you've been through a divorce, so maybe you can back me up on this. The Democrats feel like a divorced, bitter dad.
or mom. Yeah.
You know, like they're trying to be funny for the kids, but they just can't really find it in themselves.
Yeah.
So everything they do just ends up being more bitter.
It's like slapstick bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get you. It's kind of like that. Well, and the dumb thing is like they act like they even have a card to play, and they don't.
No.
You know.
Like they lost very badly this last election, and that's not a statement on whether or not they should have, but they did.
Yeah, they did.
And they don't really have any cards to play anymore.
And so now they're just going to stutter around and try to play the same game without any back. And
they kind of need circumstances outside of their control to change,
Right.
in order to do anything meaningful.
Right.
But in the meantime, they still have to look like they're doing stuff. So we get, explained by kitties.
you get half eyes closed Schumer going, you're not giving health care to the illegal people.
Yeah.
Drunk uncle.
I will say there is supposed to be another Senate vote here soon.
It was rolling up, I think, earlier.
So there's like a slight chance it could end today.
Yeah,
If
you
it
never know.
doesn't, this is important. If it doesn't end today, a lot of Jewish members of the House and Senate are leaving for Jewish holidays this Friday. So if it doesn't end today, it doesn't end.
Right.
We go another week.
That's what happens sometimes.
Yeah. So that's something to be aware of. And I'm a little disappointed about that because, as you know, I was very excited to see the CEO of Twitch.tv go in front of Congress next week. But that may not happen if the government's shut down.
Yeah.
It's completely up to the senators and people if they want to do it because they still get paid during the shutdown. Their aides don't. Their assistants don't get paid.
Right.
So they go home.
Because, yeah, why work?
And that's why the government doesn't do a lot during a shutdown. It's even though they technically still can, all of their assistants are gone. There's no one to read the bills for them and give them the summaries or anything like that. No one to organize their schedules.
Yeah.
So these politicians are just kind of walking around lost. Yeah.
Because they they don't do it themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wonder if you actually did it yourself, what you would know.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like Obamacare. You know, well, nobody really read it. We're just punching it through. So
Yeah. You know, we've got to pass it to find out what's in it.
yeah,
How'd that work out?
quote unquote. Yeah, it
Yeah.
worked. Right. Worked really well.
Yeah. You know, I feel like it brought peace and prosperity to our new empire.
Considering, right. Considering the fact that we've been arguing about it for the last 10 years, you know.
Yeah. And no fault, no side effects.
Right. At all.
You know, it's amazing that they could just do that and have no repercussions.
Right. You know, we got to provide illegal people health care again.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's one of those things. All right. We got derailed.
We did. We got pretty heavily derailed. Samsung does have some odd choices. I will say, people who have the folding phones, I do judge you
Why is that?
because they look bad. Okay?
We're talking about Kessler here, bro.
You fold that phone one time, and there will forever be a little bend in that screen, and now it looks awful. I get the allure for some people, but it's bad.
See, I used to bend
bad
my phones all the
design.
time, not on purpose, but I used to bend them all the time.
It is the definition of planned obsolescence.
I had the Galaxy when I was working in tile. And
Definition
it
of
was-
planned obsolescence.
it was super, super thin, right? And I went through 3 in 1 week. 3. Because it would be in my pocket. I would climb up on my truck, fold in half.
Yeah.
Darn it.
And they kept replacing it.
Well, I had to like buy the third one.
After 2, they were like, "Sir, I think this is operator error. We're not going to honor this warranty."
Something's happening right now. Yeah. I ended up going to iPhone Color at that point in time. Yeah.
Kind of weird.
It is weird.
I do wonder if phones will change anytime soon.
Supposedly, but they're I know that Apple's going to keep jacking the prices up.
Well, what I mean by change is like, have we kind of found the ideal phone?
No, because it's not a phone anymore. It's still just a small computer you can talk with.
Yeah, but that's what we want as a phone nowadays. So my question is, like, does the design actually change in any marked way at any point here?
Yeah.
I know people are experimenting with like trifolds and everything like that. You know, can you unfold it into an iPad? But again, it has the same problems. You got that weird crease in the middle. Anything you would want to use it for as an iPad, it doesn't really function that well.
Yeah. No, I get that.
So, like, have we found the ideal phone already? Or is this going to take another massive leap in technology before we change it? Like, does it have to become holograms before it changes, right?
I guess. I don't know. I was a big fan of the original flip phones. I think those were just fine.
Oh, of course you do. You still remember when Rock was young?
Yes, I do.
You and Susie had so much fun.
Back in the summer of '69.
You got your first real 6-string. Bought it at the 5 and dime.
Yeah, man. We still have 2, 3
I tell you,
days
that's
left.
one of my better bits. I tell you.
Some days I'm good on that. Some days I'm not. But today's not one of those days. I'm foggy today for some reason. All right, guys. Once again, check out everything you want. Effect Radio on the website.
Maybe the Scottish guy can invent caffeine next for you.
Back when everyone had little pink houses. Yeah. Brand new one on the air right now. Aaron Cole and Toby Mack. It's charting right now. It's right on time. And yeah.
Yeah, we pay attention to charts sometimes.
Trying to anyway, look at the charts to see what's playing.
Yeah.
We have to be careful sometimes because we can't do Air One, K-Love stuff, but you find some good bits every now and then.
Yeah.
So,
Like Scottish man who invented the police.
yes.
I'm very, very proud of that. I don't know if you guys can tell. I love that bit.
I love that bit too. I think it's great. He'll be back next week.
Perhaps.
Hey, we might have Red Dog on this Monday morning, and so
Perhaps if we could figure out a way to distill the cocoa bean, it could have enhanced properties.
oh, let's make some bean juice, please.
We could call it soup. He's got to get it like very slightly wrong every time.
I know.
All right. Well, we're going to head out of here. Thanks, everyone, for coming by. A lot of people came by today, actually. I'll show you the charts afterward.
That'd be great because I can't track anything on Instagram.
Well, I think everyone's seeing us on Instagram and going straight to YouTube, I think is what's happening.
Okay, that's cool.
Which is very smart, if that's what you're doing, people. Very smart people over here.
Right.
Some of them say they're the smartest. Best listeners in the country. That's what I say.
This will post up on YouTube along with all of our other interviews and stuff like that, so you can rewatch today's episode.
Be available immediately as soon as I hit stop streaming here.
Absolutely.
Which will be in 5, 4,